Hi, Zizaran here with a prediction video for 3.17. Later tonight, we have the Manifesto coming out, which is very early. They are trying to focus on giving us information earlier and earlier, which is great, especially for myself as a content creator. It means I can get more content out to you guys. So obviously, I'm very happy about that. And yeah, I just want to make some predictions around the Manifesto and some just around the new league and expansion. For the Manifesto tonight, I'm expecting a corpse health nerf, either to the skills themselves and like how they work with corpse health, just to nerf builds like Detonate Dead particularly. They're very strong with very little investment, and they generally do target builds that are insanely strong with low investment, and they're more likely to leave builds alone that are like strong but are expensive. So like Aura Stacker obviously survived quite a few leagues while being strong. And I think that's fine. I think that's a good way to do it. And I think it's important that the meta doesn't stay stale for too long. And DD has been like 3 leagues now, 4 leagues where it's been pretty strong. Spell suppression is guaranteed going to get nerfed, but how are they going to nerf it? Are they going to make it similar to glancing blows and basically kill it a little bit? I don't think glancing blows is particularly good anymore. Like, it's pretty much only usable with life on block, and even then, like, you really want to just go pure block. Are they going to limit how much you can get? Are they going to, like, you're no longer able to get 100% spell suppression? Are you only able to get 70, 80, 90? Like, that would be really bad, because spell suppression is something that really needs to be consistent. Are they going to nerf the amount that it suppresses? That's probably one of the best ways to nerf it, making it, instead of half spell damage or 55%, that it's 35 or 40. And maybe nerfing it slowly over time. GGD aren't necessarily the best at that. They are a little heavy-handed on nerfs, and that's something I would love to see change. But I think it's guaranteed spell suppression is getting nerfed. Another option is to nerf it on gear and make it harder to get 100% and harder to get. That's probably the best, and that makes Raider a lot stronger as well, because Raider does get spell suppression chance, and it would make it harder to obtain for the left side of the tree. I managed to get 100% spell suppression without a shield even, so it's just very, very obtainable on gear. And spell suppression is pretty much the strongest defense we've seen since Fortify. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a little bit of fast rework. I don't think they'll touch Mage Blood. I think they really want strong uniques to stay strong. I could see Hate Forge getting nerfed a little bit, just because maybe they don't want a insane Mage Blood Hate Forge combo. So I could see that Hate Forge, which is coming back now in 3.17, are reworked. That wouldn't surprise me. Trying to think what else would be in the Manifesto. Just like a general skill rework. Maybe they're going to give a buff to self-cast, hand casting. Maybe a buff to channeling, and maybe some changes with triggered skills. That would be like my Manifesto prediction. And then for the upcoming league, so we have an upcoming expansion and an upcoming league. These are two very different things. For the league, I think we're going to get a very, very simple mechanic. I feel like whenever there is an expansion, traditionally, it's been fairly simple with things like, you know, ritual or metamorph. They haven't been like, you know, super advanced with many layers. They've been, you know, mostly just map farming mechanics. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if it was something just with rare monsters and just some extra monsters in map. And I don't think it's even going to have mini bosses, would be my predictions, because I don't think we've ever seen much in the mini boss or boss department from a league during an expansion. They really want to shine all the light on the expansion. So yeah, very, very simple mechanic. Maybe some additional crafting. What haven't we had? We've had ring specific crafting, amulet specific crafting. I don't think we'll get a new item slot like a trinket or anything. I would be very surprised if we saw that. What else could they do? They could do a jewel, maybe something jewel specific, or an extra slot on gear, similar to abyssal slot on gear. I don't know, something like that wouldn't surprise me too much. What would the league mechanic do? Essences with extra steps. No, I don't know. It's a hard one. For the expansion, we do have more information. The envoy has been saying they are coming for a very long time, and obviously I said it would be so cool if whenever they're gonna start teasing this stuff, they just say they are here. And I'm very disappointed they didn't have just a voice clip of the envoy saying that, but they did write that, like they are here. Now that opens up some questions. Who are they? It's clearly related to the Maven, the Eldritch entity, right? Is it the Maven's parents or family? So like mom and dad. We obviously know that the Maven is a space baby. Like she might be thousands of years old, but in the elder scale, you know, she is very young, right? She's learning to speak as she enters our universe. That's why in low tier maps you can see that the Maven can barely construct sentences, and then tier 16 she can. So is it going to be multiple? Is it going to be 3, 4, or 5 bosses that are related to the Maven, or are they like referring to maybe someone with split personality? Like it could be multiple bosses in one boss, something like that. There's so many things that they could refer to. It could refer to like one entity. So that would be interesting to see. We are seeing Cyrus is being reworked into fragments. Does that mean that Watchstones are staying? What is going to happen with Watchstones? Because Maven has Watchstones too, and I'd be very, very surprised if the Maven stuff is going to get reworked. Is the Maven stuff going to be the only way we get Awakening level now? Do we even need Awakening level now? These are a lot of questions, right? So be very, very interesting to see what they do there. Maybe they will just put the Awakening level, maybe even rename it, and put it behind the new bosses, because it is a pretty good concept. I like it, and I think it's really good that they're keeping Cyrus and all the Conqueror stuff. I do wonder how hard or easy it'll be to get Conqueror influence now. So maybe we are getting some sort of new influence. I don't know if they're gonna keep maybe adding things to Elder influence and having more Elder influence, or maybe there's a new faction entering that is at war with the Elder. It is called Siege of the Atlas. So are they sieging us? There's a lot of questions here. It's really interesting to think about. Either way, hope you enjoyed the nice stalling video. Not much happening right now. We will be doing PoE University soon and more PoE content and guides. And yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the filler content. And thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you liked the video. But more importantly, try to die less than I do.